I'm live. Um, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since Fish Tank started, and it's kind of made me procrastinate. And um, I haven't been streaming because I've been watching the show, and well, and I've also been kind of working and behind the scene trying to get some things organized. Um, let's see, is YouTube on? It looks like it is. Yes, it's on. That's good. That's good. Um, so okay, yeah. All right, good, good. YouTube is on. Um, good, good, good. I'm gonna play a little bit of music. I'll probably play a little bit of Night Rain with Justin, and um, let's see here. All right, since it's on YouTube, I guess I can just kind of talk to YouTube. Um, I'm going to be doing IRL streaming. I've gotten equipment. I have the new iPhone 16 Max Pro, which is really good. It's really powerful. And that's going to be a really good camera. I'm excited to use it. I've been taking a little bit of pictures now. I haven't fully transferred stuff. I need to get Streamlabs up and working on this. Um, I got my gimbal in the mail. Got this little device. It should cause people to come up and attack me. Um, that'll be good. Um, this should stabilize, kind of the camera and stuff. So I've got real equipment. I've got real equipment. Um, I got the speaker for TTS, so people can send terrible things. Um, hopefully, it's only supportive. And to me, and to no big group or affiliation or anything. I got power banks. So, yes, I've been taking this seriously. I've been getting some things. I got these are lav mics. These are microphones that I can put, and yeah. So if somebody's with me, I can give them a mic, or if I run out of batteries in one, I can use the other. I've got a phone cooler. This one. Let me see if I can turn this one on. So, okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. Um, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Do I not have this? Um, anyway, where's the power button? Where's the power button? So this one. Let's see. Is it this? No, that's charging. This one is for the power. Ah. So this clamps on, and this part is cool. And it's got a little fan. This should work in the summer. So I've got a cool little cooler I'm going to put on there. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's already cold. I only had it on for like 2 seconds. So this should be good. Now, on the 28th of June, I'm going down to Miami. Booked a flight. I'm going to be down there for like a week ish. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing this Twitch meetup. And this is like the first Miami community meetup for Twitch I think that they've ever done. I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun. So I'm going down. It should be fun. Binks is going to be there. Vimp is going to be there. Baggio is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of people that I've been talking with online. So I'm super excited to go down and meet. Since I'm going to be there for like a week, I'm going to check out Miami. I'm going to like go to different clubs. I'm going to go, Vimp's probably going to be playing on the first, so I'm going to check out her show. I don't know if I'll stream the Twitch event, but I will. But I want to check out Miami, so I'm going to get there probably a little bit earlier. It's going to be a little bit awkward since I'll probably be there earlier in the morning, and I have to like check in at a place like close to the meetup time. So I'm probably gonna be like walking around. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pack very lightly or something. But I'm gonna be there for a few days. This should be fun. I'm super excited. I've been to Miami way back. I think 2016, maybe 2017, and I was going there. I went to a nearby city because the person I was seeing at the time was doing a show, so I was visiting her, and then I was also going there to see Yngwie Malmsteen play, and it was for the Guitar Gods tour. It was like the opening show of the tour, or wait, it was before they went to the Axes and Anchors cruise or something. So Yngwie played, Steve Vai played, Gus G, and like Nico McBrain from like Iron Maiden was like hosting as well. There was like a little guitar competition. It was cool. It was like a really cool show because Yngwie and Steve Vai played together. And I'd never seen that. And like this was before the Guitar Gods thing when they like started playing, and then Generation X where they started playing. So this was like big deal. This was at the Miami Shell, and it was fun. It was fun. I was only there for like a little bit. So this I'll actually go downtown and actually be able to check out some more stuff. So this will be fun. I'm super thrilled, super excited. It's going to be a great time. I need to plan more things to do while I'm out there. So if anybody has ideas of what to do in Miami, and not just joke ideas, okay? Stuff to see, stuff you would want to see. I'm willing to go and like check out, what's going on. Does my chat work? Does chat work? Is everything broken? Does nothing work? Everything works? People are watching? YouTube? So yeah, I'm going to Miami. I'm going to Miami on the 28th for the Twitch meetup, and then until like the 3rd. So I got a few days. Got a few days to check things out. And I will be back July for SuperCon. But this is kind of the first bit. I'm going to try and get a test IRL stream in before going down to Miami, because I want to make sure stuff works. And IRL streaming can be very scuffed, can be very messed up. I'm very new to this, so I have no idea if this will even work. but this is I need to do something different. I need to try different things. I want to check out different places, different venues, and all that stuff. So this should be fun. All right, just typing. It looks like Twitch and YouTube is on, so good. I'm gonna play some music. I also got new monitors in the mail. There's some KRK monitors, so I don't have to wear headphones as much. But I'm gonna have to like really ride on. I don't know how that sounds with the mic. So anyway, I got a new monitor so I can listen and have my ears free. And this is really good during the summer, so I don't have to like sweat and die as much. I'm still gonna sweat and die, but I'm not gonna die as much. Dying is not preferable, so yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's play music for a little bit. Um, oh man. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Yeah, yeah, let me reiterate the announcement. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, I'm going to be IRL streaming. I have equipment. I got a new phone, got the iPhone 16 Max Pro. So I'm going to be using two iPhones to stream. I got a cooler to use. Um, I got the gimbal, got the stabilizer so people can attack me while I'm streaming. Um, hopefully not. Got a speaker so people can send terrible TTS. Got some got a power bank, you know. I got equipment. I'm excited to share. I got equipment. I got lav mics. Got some mics and stuff so I could sound good, you know, clip it, stuff like that. Um, and so I'm going down to Miami in June 28th. June 28th, going down to Miami. There's a Twitch community meetup. Um, Banks is going to be there. Vimp is going to be there. Lil Baggio is going to be there. There's a bunch of streamers. So I'm excited to meet them. So I've been talking with them online and stuff like that. So be fun to meet them. I'm going to be in Miami for about a week or so. And so I'm going to go and like check out. Well, one, Vimp is going to be playing a show too, Binks' friend. I'm going to go see your show. And then I'm going to check out some other stuff. So if there's things you want me to check out in Miami, let me know. You know, if there's like somewhere cool or like, hey, go see this like music store or record spot. I'm going to look up and plan things. But I'm primarily there for the Twitch meetup. Um, and you know, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun like, you know, meeting people and then also seeing some cool stuff in Miami. Um, I'm gonna do a test stream if I can. I'm gonna try and fit one in uh, before the trip because I need to get like Streamlabs and like yeah, check out the STD rates. Yeah, so gonna check out the STD rates on a TTS. Um, so this will be fun. I wanted to add this component to my streams for a bit because I was wanting to do IRL streaming for TwitchCon, like you know, at least vlog it and stuff. So this kind of gives me another chance, more experience to like do this, and also being out there for almost a week, it kind of tests my planning skills. You know, which I gotta fit some activities to do. So that'll be fun. And then also, um, yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Um, or it may be a massive disaster and failure. But that's what this is all about. It's about learning. It's about learning how to do this and how to get better at it, so that it works better. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for this trip, and also just the new element to streaming. Um, so I wanna try, you know, this may be something I do also like go into open mics and stuff like that, and so I want to try to do this differently if I can. You know, like I want to try to find my niche of doing this. Um, because there's a lot of IRL streamers, and I think I like the massive like thought in people's head is like, well, kick streamers are bad, and they just get kicked out of countries. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, I think it's okay to skate the law a little bit, just a little bit, you know. Um, 98% of them are hated. So let me try to find out. Let me be the third percent that bumps it you know, all right, somewhere not hated, not loved, but it's interesting. You know, I want to find that. I want to find that pocket, that third dimension that nobody else is doing. So let's find it. Let's see what that looks like. So this will probably just be a failed experiment that doesn't go anywhere anyway. But I'm committed to this. I've already spent the money. I've got these new toys. All right. I'm not in this to be hated. I'm in here to try to bring something new and interesting. So this should be fun. This should be fun. Um, I think those and you got to think about why those IRL streamers are hated. Normies don't want to be filmed. Yeah, that is true. That is etiquette and things like that. That's something I need to probably practice on too. I think also just like maybe even messaging places or doing stuff like that. Just because there is an event I want to check out here. I think there's like Friday. There's a spot in Norfolk, Virginia. They do like a goth night. I want to check out that. Um, Maybe check out that venue. That would probably be a good practice of like, hey, could I film here? Could I do this? Is this something I can document, or do I just go there and just kind of be awkward and whatever? So I don't know. I want to get some practice in. Asking a place will always be a no. It's best to film and be told to stop. Yeah, yeah. I'm also of that opinion. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. I'm generally of that mindset anyway. Um, I've at least gotten a lot of experience watching kind of how Binks and Vimp do IRL streams. I think they do it pretty well. Um, minus the getting robbed in Rotterdam, but that wasn't their. That's not really anybody's fault. That's just that's life. Um, but kind of how they go to like different stores and things like that, and kind of how they film generally has been respectful, and I think that's kind of a model that I'll you know keep in mind of how they kind of handle things, and so this will be good to get practice in beforehand, because yeah, I don't know, I have no idea, kind of you know I don't have a whole lot of experience. I mean, when I was younger, I would take a digital camera with my brother, and like we'd film and kind of do some stunts, and then go to stores, and so like this is, I mean, but just way out of practice of doing this. Film myself playing some stuff. Yeah, it might be fun. I'm actually working on a course. This is also another announcement. So I am working on a course. This is a learning course for guitar and building career, and kind of like getting people to go out and play. This is separate from the starter pack. This is separate from my Patreon and kind of what I'm doing on that. But it's kind of the same aim. This will be something that people buy, and it's kind of a packaged videos shot more professionally, with the kind of similar goals. That I'll keep updated, keep you guys updated on that, um, and that'll be something I'll probably market on other platforms. This will take some time to build. The goal is to get it done before TwitchCon, which is in October. Um, but hopefully, I'll be able to get some courses done beforehand. It should be about 6 courses. But the learning curriculum is based on basically the foundations of music and learning the fretboard, getting gig ready in a week, learning genres and defining your style and kind of emulating your guitar heroes, and then also um, working on content creation and things like that, filming for an audition, getting yourself booked for a gig, and then also how to make money in the business. So not necessarily get rich quick or anything, but how do you be a working musician? I've been working as a musician for the past 10 years. When I worked at Busch Gardens, when I've worked on a cruise ship, when I've worked in theater, I've been been booking gigs. I've been networking with people, working in bands and things like that. How to make a reel. This is stuff that's worked for me. So, and how to record, different. It'll hit all of the things that I think people need to know to make it in music. It is possible. If you want to be a teacher, if you want to be, a performer, how to get better performance live, how to be how to own the stage, how to talk, or if you're playing a role in a show, how do you play that role? Whether you're doing lead guitar or rhythm guitar. So I want to hit kind of everything that I can. And this will be a comprehensive course. This should be one of the most robust courses out there ever in music. I want this to last a long time. If you've ever seen old instructionals, whether it's Yngwie Malmsteen or Paul Gilbert, I want this, or Michelangelo Badio, where it's like, I'm going to give you the keys to the Lamborghini. I want this to be like that, where it's like people reference, or people just discover, and it's just like, oh, well, this was just a solid course. I want this to be something that I'm proud of, that I own, that I can share, that I can make money off of. And also that it could just generate revenue that I could advertise. And then it can just give, it'll pay me so that I can do these kinds of fun things, hitting up open mics, or even just busking on the street, or rather even just playing and creating music and doing what I want to do for my dream. This is something that I want to put out there, with my own blood, sweat, and tears, and kind of put out there. So I'm very excited to be able to get all this done. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a ton of work. But I'm very excited about it. So, okay, those are the big announcements. IRL, comprehensive learning course. All of this, I'm investing a bit of my time to build, and money. So I've already gotten some of the tools. It's just a matter of Ruslan Metal public videos. So yeah. So I hope people tune in. I hope people tune in for the streams. I've been getting a lot of notifications on one of my videos. So I have the Sonny Chiba eating steak the right way video on YouTube. It's gotten over 170,000 views in just like a month or two. I haven't even checked it in a while. But yeah, this is kind of crazy stuff. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, I've got like 855 subscribers right now. Yeah, it's like 170,000 views on YouTube. That's really helpful. Now, I need to make more videos on YouTube as well. So this is the course is going to be different than what I do on YouTube and what I do on Patreon. These are separate. So I might be spreading myself thin, but it's also a challenge that I got to keep making things. Since I've committed to doing this, I need to be, feeding every platform that I can. But yeah, this is going to be separate. I can work on the course when I want. Um, so I may be releasing it in volumes in different. Uh, Now it's 167,000 plus one. Yeah, great, great. So that's just one of those videos I made that were just kind of memeable. It's just a clip. So I don't know. I need to release more stuff like that. Apparently that's what I need to just be doing, just being a clip channel. And that's probably the way. But honestly, it's not mine. That's the problem. It's not mine. So anyway, those are the big announcements. IRL stream, Miami, in a week or two. Twitch meetup, week in Miami, and then the course, which will be over time. And then Fish Tank is on now. Oh yeah, Extreme Peace. It's like dropping, or it dropped already. Oh man, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Um, anyway, so getting back into streaming, I gotta keep doing this. Um, haven't streamed in over 6 months. Get back into streaming. Get back into streaming. So it should be good. It should be good. Um, yeah, it's been like a week. It's been like a week. I wonder if like my alerts and stuff are all messed up. I need to get all my alerts and like stuff fixed. Um, cause I'm on the new computer now, but you know I haven't like properly attended to that. So, like for example, the song request, I need to fix that, get that like all organized. Um, should be good. Fish Tank season 4 has been pretty funny thus far. Um, yeah, should be good. Yeah, just catching clips. I mean, a lot of it I've not really been. Yeah, but it's been pretty funny. It's been pretty funny. Uh, I'm holding Angelina stocks purely as a business decision. Um, you know, and it's not really been working well. I really should have held on Freddie or held on REA stocks or got in early, but oh well. I did get the season pass since it was only $10. Um, I don't mind doing that. Yeah, they want a subscription to watch at night. I mean, it's definitely lower price, but you know, and stuff kind of happens at night too. Um, holy crap, Rachel has been like hysterical, like crying all the time, and Freddie has been hilarious. I didn't think he was all that much, but like the dude just cavemans through life. I don't think he thinks. I don't think he learns. He just cavemans through life. He's just like skateboarding. Yes. Well, Rachel is written in till the last competition. She's written into the show. She has to be there till the end, which is just so funny to me. I don't know. It's funnier and funnier. Um, she was just sitting there on the couch. She got milk poured all over her, and she just looked like a disgraced sumo wrestler. Like it was amazing. Um, yeah, I don't know. They got some really messed up people going on this show, this season. Holy crap, Derench. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because like people were like, "Is she a plant? Like she can't be real." I think she's real, but it's like it's just amazing. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. This has been an interesting. This has been an interesting season. I don't know if it'll be my favorite. I think season three is my favorite. Um, but it's definitely interesting going back to the season one house. Um, so anyway, let's play some music. I want to play some music. Two still your favorite? Probably one of the best endings. Really good ending. Well matched. Well matched. TJ had a really good arc. And there's some really, really rough moments with like Jimmy and the mallet incident and stuff like that. I don't know. There's just like it. It was like one. They tested out the formula. They got lightning in the bottle. Two. They really push, like, turn the screws. Three. I think they went for like one of the best ideas. I mean, getting normies on the show and like revealing his fish tank. It like I don't know. It almost failed, and like I think it probably caused him a lot of problems too. Like I don't know. Um, but there were some. I don't know. It was just. I was into it. I was into the whole famous house turning into fish tank thing. They got some really good things. Uh, the RV was like a ballsy move, and like I don't know. I know it was really scuffed. I found some okay moments, but you know, it like the Vegas arc was also pretty cool, but it just I don't know. They really tried interesting stuff in three. And then like going back to Famous House too, like that was kind of interesting. Um, I wonder what else they're gonna do with four. Um, Tune me out. Yeah. Um, Ballsy moves. Ballsy moves. It just. I think it was also just out of their control. I didn't really watch Blood Games. Blood Games is cool. I like you know I like that they did like a short LARPing thing. Um, I guess they're gonna do Blood Games. Bitch Tank. I didn't really watch that one. It seemed like it went pretty well. Um, yeah. So I kind of didn't really watch like much of the in between stuff. Um, it feels like season three hasn't ended. Personally, I mean, I've been watching some Alex streams. I mean, obviously, I've been watching Bing streams. I've been, supporting her. Um, and but like I don't know, it's season four has come like too soon, too soon, too soon. 9/11 too soon. Um, so I don't know, I don't know, but this has been funny. Season four has been really funny so far. Um, and it's like they're doing some funny stuff like coddle tank, like that meme of coddling, because they always complain about production coddling, but the fact that they have somebody who couldn't be more coddled, and they're just openly coddling, and they're self-aware about it, is really funny. They're like, look, Rachel has been written into the show's ending. She has to be. We might even rug pull and just give her the money. That's really funny. The milk and hot dog challenge. They haven't done the milk and hot dog challenge yet. So, it's been really funny. Yeah. Um, so, anyway, Fish Tank has been fun. Um, I'm not watching it live right now. I'll probably tune in after the stream. Um, play some tracks, play some music, I suppose. All right. Okay. Let's do let's play this. Bug, hot dogs and milk. There was I remember somebody I knew was talking about um it was like a school teacher that was like, I don't know, like somebody was eating in class and was like, spit that out. And like usually it's like gum and they like want the kid to spit out the gum, which I don't know, that's like stupid. Like a teacher just going like, no gum in class. That is like the stupidest thing to like just get so up in arms about. I freaking hate teachers that like do that. Like the little bit of power that they have is like, don't spit that out. And it's like they're just chewing gum. It's not that distracting. I mean, oh, all right, I don't know, whatever. Who cares? Um, but he was saying like, like, what if you're like eating hot dogs and potato chips or something? It's like spit that out, bah, and it's like ah. I don't know. It was funny thinking about that. I hope that teacher actually did have to deal with that. That would have been really good. So anyway. Boiling hot dogs. Boiling hot dogs and milk. So I haven't played Cacophony in a while. I don't know if I remember it. All right. Let me try Cacophony. I'm gonna have to like relearn it. My hands are like super tight. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix my problem. I gotta fix my problem. Okay, so it's like the okay. Let's fix it. Let's fix it, okay? We're gonna fix it. I'm gonna pull up the concerto track. Justin, did you just want to play like Night Rain? Did you just want to like play? I don't know. You tell me. Do I fix concerto, or do you want to play Night Rain? I'm allowing you to procrastinate. boil hot dogs in water or milk. Boil hot dogs in milk. That's so terrible. Okay, something like that. I'm like trying to unlock my memory again. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Keith? What's up, man? How you doing? So I'm gonna be doing IRL streams. Um, and yeah, I'm going down to Miami for Twitch meetup. I'm gonna see Binks. I'm gonna see Vimp, and that's gonna be fun. I'm also gonna go see Vimp's show. She's like performing. I might be able to stream that. We'll see. We'll see. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna plan like I'm gonna be in Miami for almost a week, so I gotta plan some other things to do there. But I am gonna see Banks and Vimp there, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited. They've been super supportive, rating the stream and just being kind and all that. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's have a good time. Let's party. Let's see what it's like in Miami. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's back up to this part. It's been really tough learning this song. I forgot everything. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. All right, let's play some more. Let's play some more music. Um, or let's see. Let's see. Hey, chat. Um, let's play another tune. Let's do Sales of Sharon, I think. Or let's do Vengeance. Division MC, can I play Fade to Black? Save me from taking my life. Wow, that's heavy. So I don't know the song very well, but I can pull it up and try to jam to it if that will be all right. You should follow my channel. I have a good channel. I play a lot of fun music. Um, and I think my aim is to help people just have a better day, you know? Um, so I hope you tune in. I hope you're enjoying kind of what's going on here. I've got a lot of good covers. Got a lot of, good content on my channel already. I hope you stick around. And I hope stuff, I'm glad you didn't make that decision. So, that would have ended your life. Glad that you chose to continue. It's important. Let's play along with this. Let's I'm gonna play with the track. I don't know the track well enough, so I apologize for that. I was trying to just kind of jam to it, but I'd rather play with the track. Let me find the. You can play it yourself. Then play it yourself, man. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know this track very well. Um, yeah, I just don't. I know other Metallica tracks. I just don't know this one. It's not like I don't know. I know like Phantom Lord a little bit. I know Ride the Lightning. I know Megadeth. I know Megadeth better. Um, yeah. Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a pretty cool song. Yeah, this is one like I learned for a lesson, but like, to teach it. But I've never seen Metallica live. I've never seen them live, unfortunately. That's all good. Sometimes you can't see a band live. Pantera. Let's see. I could try Psycho Holiday or something like that. Let me try. That's basically the song, right? There's a couple riffs there. I forget. It was the I have to leave now. Thanks for the time. I subbed and also will be back soon. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see the alert. I didn't see the alert. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna man, Dimebag was really good. Yeah, Dimebag is really good. Um I'm gonna go ahead and raid. I'm sorry that this was a short stream, Keith. You've always been supportive. Thank you so much. I just wanted to kind of get back into doing something. Um, getting the stream up again. Um, and I really really excited. Really excited to do the IRL streams soon. Back to Fish Tank. Watch Extreme Peace. Watch Fish Tank. Watch Banks. Watch Vimp. Um, watch everybody. Watch your back. Throw backhands. You know, if somebody's trying to spit on you or if they're attacking you, you should defend yourself. Obviously. Obviously. You should be able to defend yourself. You know? Should be able to defend yourself. You know? So, always defend yourself. You know? People are crazy out there. So, anyway, take care of yourself. I hope you're in good health. I hope everything is good in your life. I hope everything's taken care of. And yeah, so let's go ahead and raid out. Let's see. Who's on? Who's on? Let's see. I'm gonna raid out to Muffin. I haven't I haven't seen Muffin in a sec. Actually, you know what? Mr. Sark. I haven't seen Mr. Sark in a while, too. Tough to say. Tough to say. Thank you so much, Keith. You have an awesome night too. Let's raid Muffin. Been a while. Been a second.
That's right, eh, Megan? I don't got that boost, bruh. Then we gotta have fur buff. Gotta be buff. The fur the buff. The fur the buff.
What is she talking about?
Okay, well maybe I don't have the fur buff.
What is this new accent?
Across the bridge? Oh, yeah. So one person at a time. Yep.
I don't know what this new accent is. It's not a southern. Certainly a southern. Anyway, peace. Have a good night. Till next time.
Rooms are safe.
Hi, Ross Dixon Ellis. How are you doing today? Oh my god. I was making music today. Which one? The photo buff? The photo buff? Duma.